All right, so the Indiana Fever completely embarrassed the Chicago Sky by 27 points. They blew them out without Caitlin Clark, without Stephanie White, their head coach. I mean, do I need to go on? Do I need to even do this? Like, it's evident that this is not a rivalry. This is clearly a one-sided rivalry at this point. The Indiana Fever are much more the superior team. And with the addition of Ari McDonald, I can't even put into words the way that she produced results for this team. I mean, instantaneously. She came in like a ball of energy. She is the ball of energy, like I previously said. Let's jump straight into the film, all right? So Ari McDonald showing once again why we picked her up and why she deserves a spot on this team, knocking a 3 down after diving from the left wing to the right corner and immediately picking Haley Van Lith up full court. So right here you see Ari McDonald, right? Look at her on the left wing. She's diving in right now. You see her relocating from right here all the way to the left corner. So what she does is she gets patient. And who finds her? Lexi Ho finds Ari McDonald for 3. Oh my goodness. One more time. Look at how she just picked up Haley full court. That's what you applaud. That's the kind of teammates that you applaud, the kind of players you root for. I mean, like, effortlessly though. Knocks her 3 down, and instead of celebrating, what is she doing? Sprinting straight to Haley. Following her, bumping her up. That's what I love to see. Anyways, let's move on. All it took was 1 minute and 26 seconds for Ari McDonald to score 6 points after checking in. And once again, like she locks right back in on Haley in the backcourt. Aaliyah Boston making a beautiful skip pass. Another thing that we got to focus on is Aaliyah. But right now, look at Ari knocked the 3 down and picking up Haley right again. Like, she's just right there. Everywhere you look. Everywhere you blink. Everywhere you breathe. Like, Ari McDonald is there. I know people are gonna, like, players she guard have nightmares, especially when the playoffs come around. Oh my goodness, I know she's gonna pick it up another level. But shout out to Aaliyah Boston making the skip pass because Ari's defender tried to intercept the entry pass to Flash. Like, look right here, we're gonna run that back. Natasha Howard had the inside seal. Shout out to Aaliyah Boston for recognizing that. Look right here, you see Aaliyah Boston with the ball. Natasha Howard has her defender sealed off, which means she's gonna have an open layup if Aaliyah Boston throws it inside. Ari McDonald's defender cheats off completely, 2 feet in the paint with no regard for Ari McDonald, not thinking Aaliyah Boston is capable of making the skip pass. She makes the skip pass, and before Kia Nurse has time to contest it, she lasers the shot in. Love Ari McDonald for this. Let's move on though. Then you have Kelsey Mitchell feeding off of Ari momentum. Like, for context, if you didn't know, Ari McDonald came in at around the 5:57 mark. She's one of the only people who could come in. Like we just said, she came in and all it took was 1 minute and 26 seconds for her to make an impact. It was a 2-point game. She came in, and it turned into like an 8-point game instantaneously. And who's going to come in and feed off that momentum? Kelsey Mitchell. Look at her come in. Full court. Kelsey Mitchell calls for the screen. Goes over it. Boom! Side steps open.
Kelsey Mitchell.
Oh my goodness, I love Kelsey Mitchell so much. Like, just look at the amount of space she created with this. Like, I mean, Ariel Atkins needed a map for how much space she committed. Look at it. Boom! Oh my goodness, look at that.
Give that guy a map.
Give that girl a map. Like, she doesn't know where Kelsey Mitchell is. Her ankle is about to roll. Oh my goodness, that's it. That's crazy. Shout out to Kelsey Mitchell. And I'm gonna be honest, when Caitlin comes back, Ari is going to have a field day with being a backup to Kelsey Mitchell and Caitlin, because she'll always be sharing the court with at least one of them, which means she'll be able to feed off of both of their gravities, because Kelsey Mitchell demands a lot of gravity as well as Caitlin. Obviously, we all know this already. But anyways, let's move on from that. Let's talk about, although this game was a 27-point blowout, right? The Fever put their food away in the third quarter. That's why I'm highlighting the third quarter right now. They outscored the Sky by 16 points in this quarter. And let's talk about Aaliyah Boston's playmaking in a second. Kelsey Mitchell with the ball. Tries to feed Aaliyah. Deflected. Natasha inside feed to Aaliyah. Aaliyah to Lexi. Lexi for 3. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. I love these girls so much. This is what I love about this team. And I want to talk about Aaliyah Boston as well. Let's rewind it. All right. So let's talk about Aaliyah Boston real quick. Like, honestly, her playmaking, it took another leap this year, as well as her screen and her post game. Like, this worked. All of this that I'm mentioning, it works as a marriage together to put the defense at a disadvantage, like you see right here. Aaliyah Boston starts by setting Kelsey the screen, right? Now she's rolling. Now Ariel Atkins being, or who is that? Camila Cardoso, who deflected it? Ariel Atkins. So Kelsey tried to left hand laser pass it inside to Aaliyah, who's wide open in the paint, right? And you see Kia Nurse cheating off already, waiting for the entry pass just like she did in the first one, but she paid for it the first time. So now she's really not trying to cheat too much. Last time she had 2 feet in the paint. Now she has 1 foot out, 1 foot in. So what happens is Kelsey tries to make the pass, and it gets intercepted, deflected, I mean. Aaliyah gets the inside feed. Now, she has her sealed off. Aaliyah could have forced this layup up, which probably would have got blocked, but Kia Nurse is helping completely because Aaliyah Boston has full line sight for Aaliyah, right? So Aaliyah makes this high IQ read and passes it to the corner, Lexi, for a corner 3. I love it. You know what I'm saying? And let's move on. Sydney Colson, I cannot. Like, I never understood the Sydney hate, but it's cool. Like, I'm pretty sure she's going to show a lot of people as the season go on that she's a mature basketball player. But let's talk about Sydney Colson for a second, okay? Sydney Colson and Aaliyah Boston are developing another level of connection in the pick and pop / pick and roll game. And it's plays like this I'm about to show up between them, especially in the third quarter, that I love about Sydney Colson. She just gets it. And it rarely, like, she rarely ever does too much with the ball. Like, she's mature with it. Look, a little screen. Aaliyah didn't hold the screen right here, but Sydney still finds the angle. Look at that pass. Aaliyah missed it. Aaliyah puts it back. But, like, just the pass that Sydney, like, the angle to find that angle, that's a very mature, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, one more time. Look at Sydney Colson, the wraparound. She could have took the layup, but she seen Camilla come in to help the block the layup. Wraps around, and if it wasn't for Nurse helping, Aaliyah would have had an open layup. Now, Sydney could have, you know what I'm saying, went corner with it, but she already made the tough pass, which was the wraparound. And Aaliyah just missed the open layup, so she still could have had it, you know? But anyways, once again, Sydney Colson. And, like, first you seen the pick and pop, I mean the pick and roll. Now you're going to see the pick and pop between them two. Sydney with the quick first step. Aaliyah on the pop.
Bow, bow, bow.
Like, should I have to even keep on going? Like, should I have to keep on going? I'm telling y'all right now, Sydney Colson's developing. Ari McDonald is doing her thing. The Indiana Fever blew them out by 27 without their coach, without their star player, Caitlin Clark. This team is definitely a contender. They are the real deal. Let's hand out some awards while we're at it. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna waste no more time while we at it. We about to hand out some awards. So let's look out the Fever checklist before we hand out some awards. I reckon, let's pull it up right now. So right here, you have the Fever checklist. We went 1 for 5, right? Hold on. Hold the guitar sound, because, or the sad violin sound. Let's talk about this. We went 1 for 5, but somehow we walked away with a 27-point win. I mean, and this was a Commissioner's Cup game as well, which we'll get into towards the end of this video. 70 field goal attempts. Let's look at the Indiana Fever field goal attempts. They attempted 59 field goal attempts. So 59 field goal attempts for the Indiana Fever. They missed that one. They were supposed to attempt at least 70, but they still won by 27 points. I'm gonna keep mentioning that part, right? Now let's go on to 20 team assists. We checked that one off. Thank God. Literally by the minimum, we had exactly 20 assists for the Indiana Fever without Caitlin Clark as well, though that was impressive. I think that might be the highest we had without Caitlin Clark so far. 20 assists for the Indiana Fever. I love the way the ball is moving around. The assists are evenly spread. Our team high is Aaliyah Boston with 5 assists, which means everybody spread out. Lexi with 2 assists, Natasha Howard with 1, Kelsey Mitchell with 2, Sydney Colson with 3, Ari McDonald with 2, Dewana Bonner with 3, Dantes with 1, and Bree Turner with even 1 assist. Like, the ball was moving around through everybody. Let's move on to under 13 team turnovers. We turned the ball over 14 times, so we failed that one as well. But this is where I kind of find some leeway. Most of our turnovers were dead ball turnovers. Live ball turnovers versus dead ball turnovers is a completely different conversation. If we're giving the team the ball and allowing them to score in transition, that hurts us. Aaliyah Boston was getting travel calls. We did throwing the ball out of bounds, a bunch of goofy turnovers, but at the end of the day, we were at least able to get our defensive set to get a stop, and they weren't scoring in transition. Chicago Sky only scored 11 points off turnovers, and they only scored 11 second chance points as well, with only 5 fast break points. So we were definitely taking care of the rebounding and taking care of our transition defense and our live ball turnovers. Let's move on to 15 fast break points. Failed that one as well. You want to know how much the Indiana Fever had? Was 8 fast break points alone. We had almost half our a little bit over half our goal, 15 fast break points. We need to actually push the ball more in transition, but without Caitlin Clark, I'm gonna be honest, a lot of these numbers are gonna be a little flawed because this is not our true identity, but at least we have an identity now. Because without Ari McDonald, there was no identity. Like, it was literally roll the ball out there and see who's hot. Natasha Howard playing hero ball, all types of stuff. Like tonight, you didn't see that. Natasha Howard took 10 shots. She made 6 of them. She didn't really try to force the game too much, you know. Let's move on. The big 3 combined for 60. We know that's not happening. But a 27-point win, by the way. No Caitlin Clark. No Stephanie White, and we were on the road as well. Talk about adversity. Ari McDonald's second game, man. It's so much I could talk about. Let's move on. Let's hand out our MVP award for the one and only Kelsey
Mitchell.
Kelsey Mitchell. She dropped 17 points. She hit, she did shoot terribly from the 3-point line though, 1 for 6. You know, she could definitely clean that up. She did grab 5 boards though, 2 assists. She did have 3 turnovers, but she had a steal as well. Kelsey Mitchell is the game MVP, you know, having the team high points, and she had 5 rebounds, matching the team high in rebounds as well. So she had the team high in points and matched the team high in rebounds with Aaliyah at 5 rebounds. Let's hand out the X Factor, or should we call it the Fever Factor, Lexie Hall. Lexie Hall, man. Words cannot describe what Lexie Hall means to me and what Lexie Hall means to this team. 9 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 3-pointers made, and she had what, 2 steals to go with it. Lexie Hall's all over the floor. She's just a pest. Lexie Hall bothers you, which is why she's one of the blue collar girls, along with a bunch of other players. Y'all know I like to name Lexie Hall. Shout out to her for being a Fever Factor. And if you thought that I was gonna forget about Scary Ari, you are greatly, deeply mistaken. Scary Ari. Ari McDonald's 12 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 3-pointers made. These numbers look fake. Ari McDonald is everywhere. She had 3 steals as well. Like, I don't know where this girl was, like, I don't know. I mean, obviously, I know why she got waived because of Kelsey Plum, but, like, for the fact that nobody picked her up on a hardship before we did, I'm just so glad we did. Listen, listen, if you enjoyed this, smash the like button, smash the sub button. We're gonna end it off on this note. Y'all know y'all gonna get a little film video over this small little 2 to 3 day break. We play let me see who we play next. All right, so we take on the Atlanta Dream on the 10th, which is in 2 days from now. If you're watching this, it's on June 10th. Caitlin Clark is set to be reevaluated, I think tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. It's a possibility that Caitlin will be playing in the Atlanta Dream game. Is it likely? No. But is it possible? Yes, because Caitlin is up for reevaluation tomorrow, because that will be the 2-week period from when she got injured. Let's hope Caitlin plays. Let's hope she's 100%. If she's not, I do not want to rush her back. I do not want her to play. Even if she's 95% ready, I don't want her back. Caitlin, we are good. We're winning without you. Come back 100% and give us that triple-double monster, that MVP candidate that we know you can be. And we know we just seen you do while you were on one leg. But anyway, smash the like button, smash the sub button. Literally 45 subs until we are at 22.9K subs. Can we get 45 new subscribers in here? And I'm going to see y'all in the next one. I love y'all so much. It's your boy Venom. Let's go, baby. See y'all on the 10th. And see y'all for that film breakdown most likely tomorrow.